In the small village of Aziza, nestled in the heart of the African savanna, there lived a beautiful dark-skinned lady named Jessica. Jessica was loved by everyone in the village, from the elderly women who would often invite her to share stories and laughter, to the young children who would follow her everywhere, mesmerized by her kind heart and infectious smile. Jessica was a stunning woman, with skin as black as the night sky and hair that shone like the stars. Her eyes sparkled with warmth and kindness, and her full lips curved into a perpetual smile that could light up even the darkest of rooms. As Jessica walked through the village, her presence was met with admiration and adoration. The villagers would often stop what they were doing to watch her pass by, their faces filled with wonder and awe. But despite her beauty and charm, Jessica was not without her secrets. She had been born with a rare genetic condition that made her a hermaphrodite. Jessica had both male and female reproductive organs, a fact that she had kept hidden from the rest of the world. As Jessica grew older, she began to realize that her condition was not like that of others. She had always felt like there was something missing, something that set her apart from the rest. And as she entered puberty, Jessica began to experience strange and unfamiliar sensations that she couldn't explain. Despite her confusion and fear, Jessica knew that she had to keep her condition a secret. She had seen the way that people in the village treated those who were different, those who didn't fit into the traditional norms of society. And Jessica knew that if anyone were to find out about her condition, secret hidden, she would be shunned from those closest to her. She learned to live with her condition, to adapt and to cope. And as she grew older, Jessica became more confident and self-assured, her beauty and charm captivating the hearts of everyone in the village. But as much as Jessica tried to keep her secret hidden, there were those who began to suspect that something was amiss. There were whispers and rumors, hints and suggestions that Jessica was not like the other women in the village. Many men in the village had fallen in love with Jessica, and they would often approach her with proposals of marriage, but each time Jessica would politely decline, knowing that she could not marry without revealing her secret. One day, a young man named Kofi approached Jessica with a proposal of marriage. Kofi was a handsome and charming young man with a quick wit and a kind heart. Jessica was taken aback by his proposal, and she found herself feeling drawn to him in a way that she had never began to make plans for their wedding. Jessica's secret was discovered. Kofi was shocked and horrified by the revelation, and he quickly abandoned Jessica, leaving her heartbroken and alone. Jessica was devastated by Kofi's rejection, and she felt like she had been punched in the gut. She had never felt so alone and so rejected in her life. She began to question her own worth and value, wondering if she would ever find someone who could love and accept her for who she truly was. As the days turned into weeks, and the weeks turned into months, Jessica became withdrawn and isolated. She stopped attending social gatherings and events, and she spent most of her time alone in her hut, feeling sorry for herself. But one day, a stranger arrived in the village. His name was Benson, and he was a rich and successful doctor from the city. Benson had heard about Jessica's beauty and charm, and he had come to the village to meet her. As Benson and Jessica met, they felt an instant connection. Benson was drawn to Jessica's beauty and charm, and Jessica was drawn to Benson's kindness and compassion. But as they began to spend more time together, Jessica's secret was revealed. Benson was shocked and surprised by the revelation, but he did not reject Jessica. Instead, he accepted her for who she truly was, and he told her that he loved her just the way she was. Jessica was overjoyed by Benson's acceptance, and she felt like she had finally found someone who truly loved and accepted her. She and Benson began to make plans for their future together, and they eventually got married in a beautiful ceremony. As they exchanged their vows, Jessica felt a sense of happiness and fulfillment that she had never felt before. She knew that she had finally found someone who loved and accepted her for who she truly was, and she was grateful for Benson's love and acceptance. After the wedding, Benson and Jessica moved to the city, where they built a beautiful home and started a family. Jessica finally felt like she had found her place in the world, and she was grateful for Benson's love and support. As they lived happily ever after, Jessica realized that she had been given a second chance at life, and she was determined to make the most of it. She knew that she had found a true partner in Benson, someone who loved and accepted her for who she truly was. And she was determined to make their marriage work, to build a happy and fulfilling life together. As they settled into their new life, Jessica and Benson faced many challenges. They had to navigate the complexities of their relationship to figure out how to make their love work despite the obstacles that they faced. But through it all, they remained committed to each other. They knew that their love was strong enough to overcome any challenge, and they were determined to make their marriage a success. Jessica and Benson built a happy and fulfilling life together. They had children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, and they were surrounded by love and laughter. And through it all, Jessica never forgot the struggles that she had faced. She never forgot the pain and the rejection that she had experienced, and she never forgot the love and acceptance that Benson had shown her. Instead, she used those experiences to help others. She became a counselor and an advocate, working to help others who were struggling with their own identities and relationships. And she and Benson lived happily ever after, surrounded by love, laughter, and the knowledge that they had found true love and acceptance in each other. But little did they know, their love story was not yet over. There were still many more challenges and adventures that lay ahead, challenges that would test their love and their commitment to each other. One day, Benson received a call from an unknown number. The caller was a woman, and she claimed to be Benson's long-lost sister. Benson was shocked and surprised by the revelation, and he didn't know what to make of it. The woman, whose name was Sophia, explained that she had been searching for Benson for many years. She had been separated from him at birth, and she had always wondered what had happened to him. Benson was skeptical at first, but as Sophia told him more about their family and their past, he began to realize that she was telling the truth. He was shocked and amazed by the revelation, and he didn't know what to do. Jessica was also shocked and surprised by the revelation, but she was more concerned about how it would affect their relationship. She had always known that Benson was a private person, but she had never suspected that he had a long-lost sister. As Benson and Sophia began to reconnect, Jessica couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. She didn't know what to make of Sophia, and she wasn't sure if she trusted her. But as she got to know Sophia better, Jessica began to realize that she was a kind and genuine person. Sophia was warm and welcoming, and she seemed to truly care about Benson and their family. As the days turned into weeks, and the weeks turned into months, Jessica found herself growing more and more comfortable around Sophia. She began to see Sophia as a sister-in-law rather than a stranger, and she started to enjoy her company. But just as things were starting to settle down, another challenge arose. Sophia revealed that she had a daughter, a young girl named Emma, who was the same age as Benson and Jessica's children. Benson was shocked and surprised by the revelation, and he didn't know what to do. He had always known that he had a sister, but he had never suspected that he had a niece as well. Jessica was also surprised by the revelation, but she was more concerned about how it would affect their family. She had always known that Benson was a private person, but she had never suspected that he had a long-lost sister and niece. As Benson and Sophia began to reconnect with Emma, Jessica couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. She didn't know what to make of Emma, and she wasn't sure if she trusted her. But as she got to know Emma better, Jessica began to realize that she was a kind and genuine person. Emma was warm and welcoming, and she seemed to truly care about Benson and their family. As the days turned into weeks, and the weeks turned into months, Jessica found herself growing more and more comfortable around Emma. She began to see Emma as a niece rather than a stranger, and she started to enjoy her company. And so, Benson and Jessica's family continued to grow and evolve. They faced many challenges and obstacles along the way, but they always found a way to overcome them. They knew that their love for each other was strong enough to overcome any challenge, and they were determined to make their relationship work. Years went by, and Benson and Jessica's family continued to thrive. They knew that they had been given a rare and precious gift, the gift of love and acceptance, and they were determined to cherish and nurture that gift, no matter what challenges lay ahead. And so, their love story continued, a story of love, acceptance, and the power of the human spirit to overcome any obstacle.